So we're going to be part of a memorial concert tomorrow night in Westport, Connecticut, honoring the music and the legacy of Peter, Paul, and Mary. And we used to work a lot with Peter, tour a lot with Peter. And this is one song that, this is a Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes song, but Peter, Paul, and Mary had a hit with it. We've kind of got our own take on this. And we hope you'll sing along. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out a warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters. Over this land. And if I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out the love between my brothers and my sisters. Over this land. And if I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out the love between my brothers and my sisters. Over this land. Now I've got a hammer,
I got a hammer,
and I've got a bell,
ooh, I got a bell,
and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters. Over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about the love between my brothers and my sisters. Over this land. All over this land. All over this land. Thank you.
Oh, you guys, that sounds great.
So, this is a song about childhood, and you know, kids. I don't know. I think every kid has it rough because you're just learning, you know, and you have no experience to
No frame of reference.
to fall back on. So everything's kind of new, and it can be scary, and a lot of kids go through a hard time. So this song is kind of a song in hopes that there'll be a little space of grace in there. like to dedicate it to the, like there are tens of thousands of children from the Ukraine that have been spirited away into Russia, and nobody knows what's happening to them. And I like to dedicate this to them. In the heart of the winter, the year I turned 10, my father, he took sick and died. With a scratchy old farm, 6 kids and lean times, Mama fought pretty hard to get by. Spring was turning to summer when a man came traveling through. Said he'd work till the harvest was all stored away, and that meals in a room it would do. It was that or the banks, so my mom signed him on. His name it was Jerry Brown. On the front porch we'd gather when dinner was done, and the evening was settling down. And he'd tell us his stories of traveling, sing of old friends and places he'd been. And he mended our hearts on those long summer nights, taught me to smile once again. He'd sing, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry. Yes, to cry how I've cried. But the answers, they'll come by and by. He worked hard as 2 men, was quick with a grin, though a distance remained in his eyes. And he never did say why he took to the road, and we knew well enough not to pry. But he understood how I was feeling, or at least to me, that's how it seemed. And late in the night, as I lay in my bed, his songs, they'd run through my dreams, singing, ooh, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. Ooh, it's a sad and a sweet thing to cry, yes, to cry how I've cried. But the answers, they'll come by and by. October it came, the last corn was in, and Jeremy packed up to go. Heading down south was about all he would say. If he'd be back, he just didn't know. But I think that I knew as he held me, when somehow I could smile through the tears, that if I needed a friend, I would find him again in the song that I've sung all these years. I sing, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry, yes, to cry how I've cried. And the answers, they've come by and by. There's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry, yes, to cry how I've cried. and the answers they've come by and by.
Yeah, thank you. David Tamulevich. Yeah, feel-good song. Feel-good song makes you feel good when you quit crying. Yes. We feel like we've done our job if we make you weep tonight. Wasn't that lovely music in front of us by Madeline?
They
Oh,
were
my
just-
Lord have mercy. Woo.
So I have, well, I don't have as good a story as Adam as the, what did he call the shirt? The tuckless shirt? You know, but you know, but this is pretty thrilling for me to be here in Lebanon because I have, I worked for, I'm an agent and manager for other folk musicians, and I worked for many, many years with Joseph Stallsmith. A lot of you will know, booking concerts in this area, and I'd never been here. And yesterday he wrote me while I was we were driving up, and he said, "I'm around. Let's get together. We've never met face to face." So it was great. We met this morning, and then Libby and I went over. He had a show at the library this afternoon, and we went over and sang with him. And so we're going to dedicate this song to him and really the community that he has built. I think we're all here in no small part because of Joe's unfailing honesty and caring about the community. I mean, we say, you know, we consider you all family. Now, we're not going to come to Thanksgiving dinner, I don't think, but we do consider you family, and you are in this world, this folk music world. This is this was our choice to be here, and our community of choice. You know, we could have gone more commercial, but you know, the commercial world is about, you know.
Then the audience would be in like stilettos.
So no. This has been our community of choice for over 50 years, and we're so glad. And this is about an experience where I don't know if anybody knows where Rhinelander, Wisconsin is.
Okay.
You know, somebody everywhere knows Rhinelander. I mean, it's all the way up in northern Wisconsin, almost to the border of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We were it was our first trip outside of Michigan, a big 3-day tour, and Rhinelander was the middle date. I called up a week before to advance the show, and they said, "Oh, we've made a terrible mistake. We have booked you to play on the night of the town's annual potluck and dance, and nobody will be at your concert, not even the people putting it on." You know, and so I was crushed, and they took pity on us, and they said, "Come play between the potluck and the dance. We'll pass the hat." And I said, "Welcome to folk music touring." Great. And it was. There were 4 generations there, and that's what community's about. And so this song came out of that night. It's for Joe. There's a dance tonight underneath the harvest moon. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me? Your folks will watch the kids. We can dance the way we did back when you were shy and I was 23. You were a lovely sight to see, dancing every dance with me. And that cotton dress you wear matched the flowers in your hair. And there's magic in the night with the moon shining so bright. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me? Up the floor and back again, a long time lovers, best of friends, through the changes and the years we have remained. And what was spark is now aglow, waiting only breath to blow, and light kindling once again into the flame. Summer leans into the fall, full of stories to recall. Apple wine and autumn wind, in the company of friends. And let the music fine and sweet lift the tears from off our feet, and remember times we'll never see again. And there's a dance tonight underneath the harvest moon. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me? Your folks will watch the kids. We can dance the way we did back when you were shy and I was 23. You were a lovely sight to see, dancing every dance with me. And that cotton dress you wear match the flowers in your hair. There's a magic in the night with the moon shining so bright. Oh honey, won't you come along with me?
David Tamulevich. That's fun.
Thank you. So my father's family came from Lithuania. I don't know if there are any people with Lithuanian heritage out there tonight, but we had a chance in 2011 to go back there and tour, and actually found family. We'd lost track of them in 1937, before the Second World War. And it was amazing. Lots of great stories, including my cousin, who was 6 days old when the Russians came back after World War II, and they threw her and her parents on a cattle car and shipped them off to a Siberian work camp, and they survived. And it was great. But this is a song that we did while we were on tour over there. And there was a big family gathering at one point, and we sang this song for them. The last verse is in, we're going to do the last chorus in Lithuanian for you.
Oh, sing along.
Gather the family, here we belong, and a welcome, good stranger, come in. Our voices together all singing one song. And it's here that the future begins. Our ancestors came from away, far away, from 1,000 traditions and kin. What we all share together as we stand here today, with a chance to start over again. Gather the family, here we belong, and a welcome, good stranger, come in. Our voices together all singing one song, and it's here that the future begins. Our measure of worth's not in power or gold. The greatest truth comes from the heart, and it's how we take care of the weak and the old. And this is the place we can start. Gather the family, here we belong, and a welcome, good stranger, come in. Our voices together all singing one song, and it's here that the future begins. And so like a forest our roots hold the past, while our branches reach into the sky. Let our gift to our children be family that lasts, and a future to which they can fly. Gather the family, here we belong, and a welcome, good stranger, come in. Our voices together all singing one song, and it's here that the future begins. Susiborgia Shema, Jamu Vieta, Svetingas Preve Dujek,
Leg nu one down in the mess via dina. A tatus prasididace.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to give you your Lithuanian word for the night. And it's ačiū, not achu, but ačiū, and it means thank you.
Ačiū.
So we're going to do one more song. We do have CDs out there, and they're good. You know, we
had a lot of fun in the studio. We've always had good times, good results.
So they're $10 a piece, or 3 for $25. We do have 15 CDs and 4 more compilations. So I've got several thousand CDs in the basement. But we are running out of them for some of them. So and the marbles out in the bowls out there I go down a couple of times a year to West Virginia, and I'm on a crew that helps make marbles. And the marbles in the bowls are free for, you know, if you want to take them, and we can talk about them. And
the next time we come around, you just bring the marbles from your drawer that's at home somewhere in some drawer, and he will assess them. He's a historian. He's a rock star in the marble world. He's a noted historian of machine-made marbles, which makes his marbles out there pretty special. So I really dig them.
Yeah, Libby ends up with a handful every night. I don't know how that happens. But so this is a song about, anybody know John Gorka? Anybody ever seen John Gorka?
Oh, yes.
You know, he is a wonderful person and songwriter and performer. And this is a song of his. You know, it's kind of disgusting, really, that he writes more songs than he can record. And his songs are great. And this is one that he just never recorded. And so he allowed us to record it. I graduated high school in Connecticut, Branford, Connecticut, in 1970. I went to the 10-year reunion, and everybody I wanted to see wasn't there. And all the people that were there that I didn't really care for were just like they were in high school. And so I didn't go to the 25. And then the 58 came up, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go. And it was COVID. And so it got moved to 2021, and it was COVID again. It got moved another year, and I couldn't go. But somebody sent me a picture of like 75 people out in the park. And I looked at that picture, and I thought, who are these people? But this is a wonderful song by John Gorka. We want to thank you all. Really, you know, your support of this organization, coming to see people that you. Is there anybody here who's seen us before besides you two? You know, oh, that's great, because we haven't gotten up this way at all, really. Over the years, we played in Chandler sometimes, and Chandler, Vermont, and mostly down in Peterborough. So, yes, this is John's song called "The Faded Blue and Gold." No, I didn't drink. I didn't sleep a wink. Last night, I went back in time. There was a party, the reunion kind. The boys were all in ties. Some were in disguise. The hairlines and the frames of men were not as I remembered them. It didn't matter much that we never kept in touch. Talk of work filled the in-between, back to the time when we were 17.
Here's to the faded blue and gold, and here's to you, my friends. We're all right now, we're all right then, we'll be all right again. There was a book of names and pictures of the same, and I saw familiar ones among the names that are forever gone. And time had not undone the girls I had crushes on, though all of them are married now. I found my heart was working anyhow. I laughed and reminisced with the girls I never kissed. The school years were not all misspent, and the good times were no accident. Here's to the girls who danced with me, who never did back then. You made my night when you held me tight, and you stayed until the end. Here's to the faded blue and gold, and here's to you, my friends. We're all right now, we're all right then, we'll be all right again. We're all right now, we were all right then, we'll be all right again.
Thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Adam.
Mustard's Retreat.
Thank you very much.